tell you, no, I don't want to fix it. So after we do an inspection, if the seller comes, if you come back and look at the inspection report and see that it's horrific, then we tell the seller, okay, well, Mr. Seller, because these issues are all here, we want these fixed before we move in. And then they can say, well, no, I don't want to do it. This is take it or leave it. Or they'll say, okay, I'll do it, or I'll credit you the money, the difference. So again, to answer your question, long story short, that $1,000 is there just as a scapegoat. We cannot force the seller to do anything. But if the seller sees there's a few $100s of issues or a few $1,000s of issues, in most cases, if they see the deal is coming together, they will maybe rectify it. But again, it depends. Like for example, if you went in there and you saw the paint was already very damaged and the paint wasn't good quality, they're probably not going to repaint the unit. But for example, if the dishwasher is broken, well, yeah, they'll probably replace the dishwasher. But the contract is stipulated in there that they have to be responsible for all the appliances and everything, make sure, because it is owner occupied. If something breaks from today until May, they're on the hook for it. That's right. And then on page, if you're looking at the top right-hand side of the contract, you'll see on page 3 of 7, where it says 7 included items, below the dishwasher, stove, microwave, all that stuff. That's good, yes. It'll be sending in the morning, right? Yeah, so we'll do that. So anything you see in person, you have to factor in the purchase price. Anything that comes up during the inspection, so for example, because it's a condo, it would be very difficult to think of anything that major. Let's say, for example, like, I give you a hypothetical. If there's an AC unit, and the AC unit is $6,000, and it is not evident until the inspection, at that point, yeah, that can be a sort of a bargaining chip. But the stuff like the paint, the floors, the cabinets, almost, because usually when the seller's moving, they're in no mindset to do any of that stuff. They either would have done it before they put the property up on the market, or they would have not been willing to do it altogether. So because of that issue, usually the stuff that you can see easily when you walk in, the seller thinks that you are going to be buying under the assumption that you've seen everything, right? So it's very hard to come back to them after and say, oh, well, now we're going to line up paint and flooring. Most times it's just a straightforward thing. Basically, the negotiation all has to happen before. This is only the circumstance something comes up outside the scope of the contract. Again, an apartment like this, it's not very old, it's very, very unlikely to come up. But for example, if there was, like again, that AC example, you didn't know it was broken, the seller didn't, maybe they knew, but they didn't disclose it. For all intents and purposes, you have no way of knowing, and the inspector came back and showed you what it is. At that point, it's a logical assumption that most buyers would have a problem, right? It's not like you're the only person who's going to have a problem. So at that point,